Papa and Mommy them, una welcome for Ask Kweschon. For today, for one question, we get just one major topic, and the paragraph now about Balla, Barrister Agbor Balla. That name way they don't call him for Southern Cameroons since 1 year now. It passed all other name them. That name it don't become now so big problem. For the way I think it's better more just make this special ask question for reflect, for think, for go back, or whatever, or for just hear how they reverse, how they voice out their anger, their frustration, their own feeling, what did they check. Barrister Agbor Balla, who no pray for you? What you will not do? What you will not do for get you out of that dungeon? That way they don't move it for Kondengi. All man they say, where? We didn't leave the mommy rest more. We just say we don't rest, you will come now with all the energy we don't get time. For see the big work we don't do since we they go lock you. For see I say so that fight, that struggle, that liberation journey where you be sort of where we saw last year. Say we don't carry forward, we don't fail, we don't fall back. Yeah, this part of us don't lock you, we don't remain for road. We don't instead build up, go before. So just you come back and join, we move, continue, join with leadership mode, they go before. But as it look like, you get your own plan then different. You do your own thing different. You do things of a way we understand. And then have a level now where people that really vex. They don't put you now at the same level, like Bia, like Muna, Dr. Muzo, all the other president. They don't put them to that level. Me as I stand for you, so I want to give people them that room for voice out their anger. People that way they make the only audio, where it's difficult to put that for television. Now you don't put them together. Some people now hear. Now we see now the kind of message and what I don't go for Facebook or copy them. For we brother them and sister them how they comment about this palaver. Now we hear original tone how we brother and sister them they talk about this palaver. Make any man will just get ear, any man get eye, make it see, make it ear, make it hear, and at the end of the day, if you like, make it ask question.
So I'd like to go back a year, if I may, to the strikes that were brought by the lawyers and teachers in Anglophone Cameroon in October 2016. Describe what was at the heart, what lay behind those strikes, and what did both groups seek to achieve?
We started the strike. We started the strike action because, from the lawyers' perspective, because the lawyers were the ones who started the strike on the 11th of October, we started the strike action as a result of what we felt there was the marginalization in the judicial system. So we felt that there were certain things that government had to do to ensure that the constitution, which talks about the bicultural, bidual, and bilingual nature of our country, should be respected. Through that, it was the immediate cause was the fallout of the failure to have a translated version of the OHADA. But prior to that, in 2015, we had met in Bamenda. Bamenda is the capital of the Northwest region, which is situated in Southern Cameroons, or West Cameroon, or Anglophone Cameroon, as we'll call it. We had a common law lawyers conference wherein we had tabled a memorandum to government where we asked for certain things. For example, a common law bench at the Supreme Court, a common law section at the NAM, to ensure that civil law trained magistrates should be redeployed to the civil law sections part of the country, that's East Cameroon, and common law magistrates should be redeployed to the Southwest and the Northwest. We have only talked about a law school. These and many other things, and we talked about a federation. These are many other things were discussed during the 2015 Common Law Lawyers Conference in Bamenda. We followed it up with the 2016 conference in Boya, which reaffirmed the resolution of the Bamenda Declaration. And because of the apathy of government, because of government's failure to react, because of the fact that the Minister of Justice till date has never replied to us that he received the memo. I was part of the delegation that deposited the memo at the bar headquarters, one for the bar president and one for the Minister of Justice. We have acknowledgement of receipts. When they received it, they gave us an acknowledgement that they had received it, but till date, the minister has not written to us. The minister did not even attempt to try to address some of the issues that we raised. And after we started with a 3-day strike action, then moved to a week, and that's how it progressed until the 21st of November, when the teachers joined us in a strike action that paralyzed the schools and the courts in the entire Southern Cameroons. That's a geographical entity called Southern Cameroons. We decided to create the consortium when we felt that there was nobody in control. We felt that the consortium could bring everybody together so that we could have a chain of command where at least we could ensure that violence did not take place, ensure that people should not take advantage of the strike actions to settle personal scores. So that is how the Cameroon Anglophone Civil Society Consortium came into birth.
Now, underlying the specific issues that you wished to discuss and to alter in relation to the law and education, this issue, of course, has a much longer history. I wonder if you could summarise that and perhaps say the extent to which the issues that are being raised are to do with language, or the extent to which they're to do with more than that.
No, it goes beyond language. It's also a cultural issue. Language is part of it, but it's a cultural issue. We know the history of Cameroon. We know how the two peoples came together. We know how at Fumban it was a bazaar. There was not really an accord. It was a bazaar at Fumban. We know how President Aijo violated the agreements at Fumban. We know how President Biya had to change the name of the country in 1984 from United Republic of Cameroon to La République de Cameroon, a name which was used by French-speaking Cameroon prior to us coming together. So these are things that over the years, we know how the position of second in command used to be. There was a gentleman's agreement wherein constitutional provisions, wherein if the president was francophone, the next in command would be an anglophone. But these things were gradually eroded. Today, an anglophone is fourth in the hierarchy because you have the president, you have the speaker of the Senate, the president of the Senate, you have the speaker of the National Assembly, and the prime minister, who is an anglophone. So, and also the economic well-being of the people of the Southern Cameroons, the marketing board, the Cameroon Bank, the power camp. All these were companies and industries which were very vibrant as a result of us coming together. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but it's clear that all of them are dead. So we have been we've been left impoverished economically, politically. We don't have any force, any weight in terms of the hierarchy, what is going on in the country. So, and also the perception that we are a second-class citizen in the country, the perception that we are not treated as francophones are treated in Cameroon. All these things have gathered momentum in the people, and the people decided to react. But it's necessary at this junction to let you know that it's never been a struggle between francophones and anglophones. The average anglophone likes a francophone and vice versa. It's against the institution. It's true that when tempers flare, when emotions run riot, people might pick the others, like pick francophones and vice versa. But it's not about that francophone. I think it's the marginalization. I think it's the second class treatment. I think it's the fact that the government in place still considers the Anglophones like outsiders. You know, I think it's the fact that the Anglophones are not fully integrated in the system. I'll give you an example. An average Anglophone lawyer can practice for 20 years without going to the Supreme Court in Yaoundé because it's completely alien to him. It's like a French-dominated environment. So these are things that, you know, our people are saying, no, enough is enough. You know, when I went to the University of Yaoundé, when I read law, I mean, you could tell there were a few English lecturers, but majority of them were French. Even the English lecturers, they would teach and summarize in French, but most of the French lecturers would just teach in French. I mean, a course like constitutional law, civil law, would just teach in French without even trying to summarize in English. So we have issues that can be addressed as a family. We have issues that we can sit on the table and address, but there needs to be a constitutional reform. Because the problem is also constitutional. There needs to be a constitutional reform. A constitutional reform wherein we would have a federal structure, you know, we will have a rotational presidency, and we would have the position of vice president enshrined in the constitution, and also constitutional provisions and guarantees, you know, about not just the bilingual, bicultural, and bidual nature, but to enshrine it in such a way that all laws will be passed in English and French, must be passed in English and French. Before we ratify a treaty, it should be clear that it should be English and French. These are things that would help to make the Anglophones, or West Cameroonians, or Southern Cameroonians, I would call them, feel that they are part of the country.
Going back to the events of 12 months ago, after the strikes, there was something in the nature of a dialogue. But then, at the end of the year, you and other leaders within the Anglophone community were arrested and put into jail, and only released on the 30th of August 2017, this year. Was it a surprise that you were jailed?
Well, we started having talks with government. They had talks with the teachers and the lawyers, two separate talks, but we had insisted that because the problem had gone beyond just that of teachers and lawyers, we felt that they could talk with the civil society organization representing the entire Anglophones, because it wasn't just only teachers and lawyers, the problems that the other sectors, the business sectors, others faced. You know, but the government decided to talk to teachers and lawyers. But because there was no progress, you know, most people blame the intransigent or our intransigent. No, it wasn't like that. I think we were.
Good morning, household. Good morning, everyone. I beg, this Balla matter, the Balla, I don't tire Balla story. Yeah. I don't tire because since Balla come out, instead Balla for the push the struggle, Balla they take me now backwards. So Balla on wait to I don't say, I say if we not call Balla to order, believe me, before the next 2-3 weeks time, when I go say Balla don't destroy this struggle. It don't play a rules way like at least it don't destroy the struggle. Before one open our eyes, it don't be too late. So any person we get Balla a number or an email address, send them for we, may we write it, call it, tell it, say, respect yourself. Better may stay quiet than say the waka talk the nonsense the way Balla the waka talk am. Balla the waka talk for places, the radio station, all kinds side. The way they talk, it shows the problem where they back home na small thing. It need to show say be so effective. Even journalists for different countries, they make the story. It be like wait way happen. But Balla they talk the story like na no man business. I be listening because any of the person never be touch up. Yeah, he must spend for J even live for day like a president because we respect you, we fight for you. He live for day like an hero. They provide things for you. People they make contribution. People they give prayers. People they give financial, moral support for you. If they for the healthy, come out, can they run him up. If he be na mancho BBC, if na mancho BBC, I'm not sure say for come on leave Balla for day. So you don't come out can outside fine. Can she don't quietly the way Dr. Fontaine she don't. But if you work and make all that noise of places, the Balla, be careful. People they are picking their own dial. People they don't run. Look, people the way they did Nigeria. No be you defeat them. Yeah, no be you defeat them. No be you go feed them. Look, the one day they hospital. You know if you support or anything. You just make na your own thing. Una fit see say when Balla be still dey prison, they talk say Balla get for command. They don't offer a post, some post like as a minister or a minister of weight. Say they don't offer a post. That story can't come out. Some people they say na lie, na lie. Now what they confirm say no smoke. There is no smoke without fire. It be saying a true story because after that time they be again like 1 month before they release Balla them. It is just a true story because if not be so, like they know for release them unconditionally, and again they release now only they just move Dr. Fontana just for cover up, saying that the two leader then that way they be there. What about others? So then Balla the work with La Republic, we no go still believe him, we no go still know. Until Balla go do work and destroy this struggle for all the places them. He want go Europe, no man no know. Now the surprise now say Balla de UK, Southern Cameroons and they he never even called them for whole even conference or for tell they say they come at least. Make it give a point why it emphasize on that federation. Make Balla give a point. We need for know. Make come out talk for people then. Yeah, make give a point. Why it go high tomorrow as I tell now if no one take this thing serious, tomorrow na go here say Balla de US, tomorrow na go here say Balla don't go Germany, then next one na go here say don't go Switzerland. Who know, maybe Balla they prepare now for that meeting for Switzerland. Now the meeting where Balla they prepare where La Republic don't send it, they don't no. So una more they look things them for the way or the feast or the just look at like normal thing, they no be normal thing. Make any man we get Balla email address or phone number on a poster for group, may we call Balla seriously. One is say the earlier stay quiet, the mission where they send it, they may turn come back. Cause she don't quiet like Dr. Fonte. He get two options. Either turn come back cause she don't quiet, or if they for that place, he speak the truth, remain for days. He no come back because no say if he come back, in life they at risk. So either remain for they talk the truth, the better for he than say he talk rubbish. Because it no go easy with Balla. May look people they are picking the way they don't lose their life. May look the way people they don't go through torture. Not so one they die for prison, they don't even get chop for chop. They want the way they don't run go Nigeria. You know, if he say, you know, access say all that people the way they did Nigeria, they don't get mommy the way they don't old 90, 80 years, 100 years and above. They don't get crippled them. They don't get crippled them for that place where they don't abandon them for them. Because that picture, they never see no elderly woman for above 90 years. You want to see the whole that village, no man know them for the way they don't reach 90 years. Who said them they? It means they don't abandon them for back because they no fit carry the worker all that bush where they worker. So we see how our people they suffer. So mango she don't run him up, just the talk nonsense. The earlier una call Balla the better because tomorrow all we go regret una go talk sabi talk something. Yeah. Now wait till I don't say Balla they out for cripple this struggle. La Republic don't send Balla. Believe me, tomorrow if 1 year say Balla the US, the next day 1 year say don't go different country. That meeting for Switzerland, the suspect say Balla they prepare for that meeting. Yeah. Now wait, now mission that way they send it. They don't pay Balla huge amount of money. Even I see the message where Tapan Ivo talk and Dr. Fontaine for Palava Moto. I read that message. I reach for a certain point where even Dr. Fontaine make a comment say, you don't understand ye even the Balla. Where the show say, yeah, and Balla they need to even communicate. Ivo said the talk away since Balla come he never call he. Then Balla be put Ivo leader before he go for prison. So how come you go come on you no call Ivo? How come you need to communicate you and Dr. Balla but Dr. Fontaine but you and he be the communicate so they arrest on two for one place. They arrest you where you come on go for a house. So since you na come on the work take decision you and now you want to start the struggle. Not be you want to start the struggle. Oh. If you want to support La Republic, give people they are picking the way they don't lose them. Give people their master, their husband them, their father the way they don't lose them. Okay? Don't make they release all the one day they did for prison. If you want to remain slave forever, we not go remain slave for you now. So Muna, be very careful.
Good morning, good afternoon, brothers and sisters of this struggle. Please, I did not sleep all the night. That is why I wake up to make this thing. I've listened to all messages concerning Balla Agbor. If that man is moving up and down to destroy this thing, to destroy our struggle, let us look for a way. People cannot be dying home. Balla is talking that United Nations should not come to Cameroon military. But Balla is blocking this thing silently. What is he doing? Who invited him in UK? And then he did not even call people in UK. He did not even mind to call anybody in UK to talk about it. And then I say no. We should refuse. We should stop Balla before it get out of hands. Tapang Ivor, whom and Tapang Ivor and the Mark Berata, whom Balla make them leaders before going into jail. Balla is out of jail. Balla don't consult them for anything. Balla don't talk with them. Balla don't talk with anybody, and he wants people to consult him to know our minds and then go back to La Republique. Let's stop him before time. People cannot be lying. Look at Manu. It's the hometown. Mamfe is the hometown of Balla. Look at how people are discovered dead. Look at the way they break houses. And Balla is moving around talking rubbish to people. And then we are there sitting to be listening to him. Taban Ivory say he is going on underground. He will no more speak out. He will be working underground, which means he wants to run away now because he has seen that the master has changed the mind, or the master is looking for ways to corrupt him also. So please, we should stop Balla by all means. Thank you very much. Let everyone should take this message very seriously. You people are seeing the cry that women are crying all over in this struggle. People are crying, families are crying, and Balla is there enjoying his life everywhere and here and there.
Me, as I talk, with no apologies, taking responsibility of every single word I utter in this struggle. Balla is an idiot, a capital idiot. I'm telling you, from what he has told the BBC today, told the entire world, that fellow is an idiot. Balla will take himself the ghost towns and the school boycott that we used to fight to get him out of jail. Is the very ghost towns and school boycotts that he is speaking against right now when Mancho BBC, Ben Terence and them others are in jail. Balla, are you sick in the head or what? Listen to me. You better redress your steps before something hits you that you don't know where it's coming from. Honestly, you the craze? Who born you? You opened your mouth and told the people that there's a time coming when the people will stand for restoration of their independence, and the government will be running after the federation, and the people will not listen. That time has come. You took your own eyes and saw it on the 22nd. You saw it on the 1st. Our people stood out and sent a clear message to the world that we don't want anything to do with La République du Cameroun anymore. And you stand here, you are now the one instead running behind the people with federation. You smoke cigar, you drink me more. Now, which kind of idiocy is this? Which kind of betrayal is this? I regret every prayer I prayed for you while you were in jail. I regret every single thing, every single struggle that I struggled as an individual at my own little corner to make sure that you were released from prison. Agbor Balla, be very careful with the people of Ambazonia. For your information, we have restored our independence. Now we are now going to defend it, whether you like it or not. Listen, the people of Ambazonia do not listen to you, we listen to the governing council under the leadership of His Excellency Sisiku Ayok Tabe Julius. Balla, pack fine. You hear me so? I say pack fine. Like na caterpillar go jam you. You hear me so? Pack fine. Yes, na me, Bidrinyoy, from Bui County at the talk. Nonsense. Now what kind of rubbish is this? People don't die. People in prison in their hundreds and thousands. People are out as refugees, and you open your gutter of a mouth to say people should go back to school. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Instead for you to be talking this rubbish, you better sit quiet. Sit quiet. Nonsense. This is utter nonsense.
So now this kind of video we go see and they will talk, say we will not talk about Balla. Now this kind of video where we people they finish the die, so then we go they shit on the glass say Balla, move forgive Balla for this thing them. When people they when they go bury their mommy them. They bury their papa them. All papa them. They don't leave them up. The pikin they die. That one go now. She don't always say the people of the world. We talk say more forgive Balla. I bet more think what to go do with that Balla. What I call it Agbor Balla. May think more really know what to go do with Balla. This is not natural. Go take and the play. Not be sure go take and the play this. Look how people they don't die. Balla they enjoy. If the worker do all nonsense for outside and they prepare to do him more. Can say not be enemy. Balla now we enemy. If una claim say Balla no be una enemy, then una dey lie because Balla na la Republic their agent. Na do I go talk that? Una try me Balla, more we know what to go do Balla. We the Manyu people, more we know what to go do Balla. More no only talk say more no focus on Balla. What should they focus on? Because na the same struggle. So when una talk that say more no focus on Balla, it be wrong. More we focus on Balla. If we talk say more no focus on Balla. Look why to Balla the worker from one radio station to another. Next time I go yesterday Switzerland. Next time I go yesterday White House. It is damaged week. Look, picking the hard sleep. Oh God. Nay.
House forum una good morning. Thank God say everybody don't realize now say this so Balla don't be compromised. Balla don't be compromised long time ago. And this why Balla be compromised now because of the technique we like Republic don't always use them many years ago, and they still use that technique up to now. One of those techniques na divide and rule. I want to give a good example between Chirachu and Nijon Frundi. In the 90s, when Nijon they take the whole of Bamenda be behind Nijon, and the whole of Santa be behind Nijon. Pobia and the clans them, they think about a good strategy. They say their strategy and say, may they choose prime minister inside that very place, inside that very city. Now they can't choose a Chirachu. Conflict can't inside Santa they fight among themselves. So one they say they be CPD, so one they say they be SDF. It's just key political party for Cameroon like that. Now the same system we La Republic use now with Balla. They realize now say Seseko Ayok Tabina for Manu, and most Manu people they now I think talk say this so 99% of Manu people them they want a restoration because now one of the county that we don't suffer for this struggle past any other county. They don't slaughter Manu picking them, shoot Manu picking them. And now Manu picking them be bent of restoration. They don't want to hear not about federation. So they want technique now for compromise Balla, give Balla huge amount of money, promise him position and everything, then put Balla now for federation. Me Balla they go around they preach about federation here and there, preach around federation here and there. And the most disturbing thing that say they use Balla now for work against us internationally. Me Balla they move from one European country who don't protest today, who don't struggle make enough gains. Me Balla they move from there, the tape and send a federation. Most people them they be out for federation. Most people they be out for federation. And just few secessionists them they talk about restoration for bring down the struggle. Balla get a mission this. But which I want talk and I say Balla na dog. Yes, Balla, if you hear this message, you be dog. And believe me, we go do the very thing we the governor of Southwest done for dog them. Now that very thing they go do on for you because you be dog. If you feel vomit, go back, go lick your vomit. After you pick your brother, they don't kill him for Manu. Your brother don't kill him off Ambazonia. You not looking like anything. You see woke up so briefly. They talk about federation, they talk about school resumption. Oh, how some of these lawyers in FIDE. Yes, it be really shocking. It be really shocking. Now the same thing we lawyer them for Meme and for Kumba. They hook up say this is the one few lawyers and they hook up say the one cut off the strike. You like president for Lawyer Association for Southwest. Wait till you talk. Wait till you do. You not offer a one statement. You just stay cool. You go about and encourage school. My friend Balla, if school be resumed, when you be sitting inside prison, Paul Biya and all those ritual occultic members them, they for use you for soya, my friend. We don't advocate for you. We take risks in front of Roland Esu, the cow na your name, all corner with the waka shana Balla, we vote all corner, carry a picture all corner, then they only liberate you. You duck. You can't hook up today. The worker up and down, forget people ready for prison. Mancho, BBC, Penn Terrence, Asa Patrick Dango, all those other people that are in prison. You don't forget them. You the advocate me school go on. You the talk about federation, the worker up and down. Mr. Balla, you get your rights. We don't have a free wall. Ambazonia a free wall. Any person if talk anything want talk. But one thing where they attack you. Now for open your stinking dirty lawyer mouth for talk say for talk say majority people in for federation. From that statement, I conclude say this will be I don't use you doc. The amount of people that will be I don't kill them for Southwest. Kill them is a boy, bury them for mass grave. The amount of abroad they don't think and go bury them is a desert. For north, for far north, we no person don't even know. You don't think about that one. You can't open your mouth the same majority people than day for federation. Balla, you be doc. And I pray say me the governor for Southwest, how they call that doc, that Mami doc or Boo doc, that governor of Southwest. I pray say me do the same thing we don't do for that brother we call him doc. Me do for you, so that at least you go no waiting we would go through. Brother and they stay inside bush for Manu. They sleep inside forest. They don't get waiting for chop. They fear to go out for their house and because they arrest them every day. Balla, what you go do then I say put their stinking house for inside Southern Cameroons. Beginning advocate they talk against all of those people that they lock them, kill them, put them they hide inside forest. The millions of Manu people, them thousands of them they for inside Nigeria now as refugees, they don't get food. Now what you need for the advocate now for them. And no begin work up for one state after another, they open your stinking mob, they lick your vomit, they talk the way majority people in the federation. Now, why are they attack you? Because of that statement. Majority people in the federation. Balla, you be doc. You be doc. If you like federation, pack your goods, carry your family, go federate for the republic. You not disturb any person if they will give the federation. Wait, I won't guarantee you and I say they go use you. They go dump you the way they don't always dump every people them. Now wait till they go do you, Balla. Doc.
My country people then, this is not my main gang, they come on this issue of Balla. I don't hear what all my sisters and my brothers, they talk about Balla and the way Balla come out, the way they behave, the way they treat with movement. I want to bring we attention to something will be happen, and the way we will be deal with them, will be similar to this. Remember when consortiums they be start the push federation with through Mr. Tapang Agbor with Balla again, and I remember how consortiums they be deal with that issue for put Agbor to a position where become a threat to a restoration movement, even though he still the preach own kind way they go. They be meet for Nigeria. Enough of those consortiums where they believe in restoration, they be make an audio, send them out, dismissing Tapang and then bringing it to a position where we get the voice where we overshadow the restoration movement, and then we go on. Now the same thing we'll get to do with Balla. When somebody don't dey in a position where the position now a position where he represent the people, when he start move away from that position, the same people where they be put in that position, they get for meet. So at the time I say the lawyers them way this Balla man if they under them, they need to do something like how a consortium be do for Nigeria for quiet Balla a consortium site. That is going to be one of the solutions. As so we do that one, we declare and we put them for SCBC. We now start propagating for media. Then we start the dismissing. Then we go then now start rally, give the same treatment. We began for all those public ministers that they become around here. He go then be put in that category. We not get for the sleep. We not get for the look. Let's say it be impossible for deal with. It be very possible for deal with. The Western world will not be dumb to sabotage and all those type of things. We know, say this man, first of all, just think about it. In a lawyer, he don't be locked up for 8 months. Now he told the Western world, who's I get money? Because we don't give him money. So somebody don't give him money, and that somebody now will not be Cameroon government. So it's very obvious. Cameroon will give him money and may go propagate with own agenda. No. So we need for just rally we serve now, start to realize say any play with Balla land, we will land they start boycotting. After the lawyers they don't meet, declare it out of existence. Declare it out of that position where the claimant for to make this noise. Yes. We have a movie out of it. Even if we don't get a person where we will replace them because the fear say they will come after them. Or they feel replace one of the lawyers where they out here. We have good lawyers out on exile. We can replace those groups. So now for mid lawyers I mean, I think Shufai and lawyer Ayambe and lawyer Nalova, maybe that's something this they need to take her on. Find out how they feel, find enough lawyers then for dismiss this guy from that position. Once that is done, he no longer speaks for the masses. And then we start give the same treatment we began for that lawyer. The way they not treat this man. Instead, the devils, the way they did among us, they be worse than Paul be devils. Because this one then, they did directly go against what they do and they get equal standing like we. So now my own take that and I will wait to hear what we will eventually do.
Me, I want to add something for this thing where our sister don't talk. Handwriting be boldly written on the wall concerning Balla, his action, his behavior. Because even for their relief, Balla come out, they go for governor. They go find waiting for governor. That very governor we call them dogs. That very governor we give order, they rule them for ground with suits. They go put them for jail. You come out, you go for governor. It is show very clear, say Balla don't chop heavy amount of money. Even picking way don't be 5 years. It will look Balla in action since we come out for jail. It will not say Balla chop Balla on a way to chop money. So I beg maybe thing we'll get for the talker. We really need for talk for Balla make him mind his ways. Because a money we don't go take her for La Republic or a ministerial post where they fight them for La Republic now for ye and ye family. But family they don't go. Picking they don't go, papa they don't go. Our sister then see them someone there for Moyoka for inside mud. They will suffer. Bella the work around him up. May be very careful. Because not only will cry, will curse. Curses and so will kill Bella up. Even they going to UK. If he's supposed to go for UK, so he call. The UK people they now they forgot that they host a conference. But he go quietly with just see on Facebook. May Bella be very careful. Because the people run die, their blood they look Bella.
Good afternoon, fellow Southern Cameroonians. I'm coming up now to plead with everybody. I'm annoyed, like majority of Southern Cameroonians are angry with the person we fought day and night. We use money. We spared nothing to serve his head. Never knowing that he was the Judas that was going to kill us. But one thing should be very, very clear to every mind, to every Southern Cameroonian, that when Balla was in prison, some people were saying he's a leader, he's a leader, he's a leader. I said no. All Southern Cameroonians are leaders. I told people that if Balla is compromised in prison, when he comes out, he will be on his own. All of us have seen that he had been compromised. And he's going to stand alone. We should forget of this Balla's imbroglio and refocus on our mission. If Balla knows that all the talking that he's going around the world talking to people, he went to London. There are Southern Cameroonians in London. Why couldn't Balla invite them and talk to them? I don't know if he's going to come to Belgium. But if he comes, he should know that there are Southern Cameroonians in Belgium. He should invite us and let us talk man to man. He shouldn't leave the people that he thinks he's talking on their behalf and is floating in the air. Don't you people think that Balla is stupefying himself? Does he think that the world is damn foolish to listen to his crap? Is the world not seeing what is going on in the Southern Cameroons? Balla controls nothing in the Southern Cameroons. He is alone. So we should allow him. Let him go crazy. Let him go and take his vice secretary of state in La Republic's presidency. Achirachu had played that role. Musonge had played that role. Like young Philemon is playing that role now. But all of them are inconsequentials in the Southern Cameroon. So it is not going to be Balla that will be of any substance. The only stupid person in all this game is Paul Biya, for it seems Paul Biya is learning no lessons. Had it been Paul Biya was learning anything, he could have sacked every Southern Cameroonian that is serving in his government, for all of them had been deceiving him. But unfortunately, Paul Biya still thinks that something good can come out of Jerusalem. There is nothing good that will come out of the Southern Cameroons that is going to serve Biya's ass. We are gone and will never turn behind to look what is there. Biya should be wasting his time. Southern Cameroonians, please forget of this Balla's trouble and let the lone wolf continue alone while we focus on our mission. Thank you all.
This Balla of a man, Balla, after all the sacrifices we did for this Balla, this fool of Balla, I go march for Berlin, I hold placard, all kind thing. I not even go back for Cameroon because of this Balla. Only for me free. I sacrifice my picking education. I go down with my knee. I pray for this Balla. Made a movie for prison. Now he don't come out of prison. He the one destroy. He the one destroy our struggle. When other people them, they see them for prison. BBC match with them. Parents, they see them for prison for days. No have to move them. But we sacrifice with the work of the whole world. I will contribute my hard-earned money. May Sisiko Ayotabe go for United Nations a struggle. May they move Balla and the others them. Now they don't move Balla. They don't move Balla. If you look at the struggle, wait till Balla don't lost over this struggle. Wait till Balla don't lost over this struggle. Our president, His Excellency Sisiko Ayotabe, they don't burn a mansion for Manfred Day. They destroy plantations and everything. What has Balla lose in this struggle? Instead, La République don't give billions. May can destroy our struggle. Balla, if I not be go down for my knee, I pray I may God release you. That means say, make me so I not succeed for the other side. And Balla, in short, you not go see good because in short, Balla, that means say the world is take and vex. If I see you, I go chop you like tiger. What is this nonsense of Balla? What is this? What type of foolish is this Balla? If you now look and find this Balla, he never lost nothing for this struggle. You know, hear me? Poor people, they don't lost their houses and the rest. Balla they go open his stinking mouth for talk rubbish, for registering, for destroy our movement. In short, we can make Balla homeless. We have to make him homeless so that make him feel a pinch with some other people that are inside. Now our sister them, our picking and that, then therefore cross river state for Nigeria, the refugees. Mommy they did not feel worker, they remain for day. Now they will surely die for day because they are picking another for him to give them water safe for drink. But I don't look on that. It think about his own family. Oh Balla, God. In short, we there for this struggle.
My brothers, may we not let another distractor they come for the preaching for saying we will leave Agbor Balla. Let everybody comes out with his full capacity of anger and explain as much as you can to explain to this guy. Listen, if we say we are one and we understand ourselves, we understand. We know where he's coming from, but let him don't put on a double face. Listen, there are people that are trying to work in different ways to distract us. We have enough energy to work. Now we have an interim government, and this government have a leader, Siseko. He has a plan. It's not every plan that they are going to explain to everybody on this forum. Here is to encourage one another and to understand that there is a plan going on, and we'll come out with it, and the people will see. Anybody who is telling you don't pour your anger on this Agbor Balla, we have to pour our anger, because when we were out in winter, bad weather, everything, praying, contributing money, praying for him overnight to come out, call him a leader. We did not call him for a leader for what he comes out to them preaching. So some of you that you are there, that you are part of his disciple, be careful. We are watching you people. No matter where you are, in Belgium, in Scandinavia, in USA, everywhere, we have watchdogs. This struggle, we are not bound to fail. The amount of blood that has been spilled, we don't want to joke with it. There is no way to reconcile with a devil. This CPDM and La Republique, that they were quiet, they play us some trick, that they want to go and manifest in Douala and so on and so forth. Let it be their shit. We have our own goals in mind, and we have our leader. We'll listen to the governing council, and we'll listen to our interim president. Why he is silenced means he has something in mind that he's doing, and he's coming up with. They are coming up with it, and there's a fourth conclave coming up that we all know that after that conclave there will be something that we are going to come up with it. Some of you don't come and deceive us by telling us that we should allow Agbor Balla alone. Keeping him alone, give him the courage to go around. We need to stop that his power, or that horn that is how we have to trim it. And if you are one of him, we'll trim yours also. Better keep your mouth shut if you don't have the right thing to tell people. Everybody is hot. And they say if you go to a mourning ground where people are mourning their dead, don't tell them to keep quiet, to not celebrate that the person has already died. That there's no need to cry. That is for God. They need to cry because they have lost that person. So we are seeing Agbor Balla going away. We need him back. We need to call him to his right senses. He should come back like the prodigal son. No matter what he's saying, is the influence of money. Chiruma preached the same thing and changed overnight. He criticized Bia. Say that Bia wanted to turn Cameroon to Zaire. But after they offered him some post, he changed. So sometimes if your brother is going left and you know that he's taking the wrong side, call him in order. So you people should stop preaching nonsense if you don't have something to say that makes sense. This guy have angered a lot of people, and there are a lot of children, blood. If he knew that this was his own idea, he could have said it a long time ago, so that we could have abandoned him. He did not say any word about BBC Mancho in his interviews. We even learned that they had quarrel in that prison where they were. This guy has a black mind. He's a black leg. We need to treat him as he deserves it. Let him understand. We need to inflict even some pains on him for him to understand. Don't tell us this how to respect democracy. We know. Come out fully and stand for who you are. If his own people, he says he's the president of the Lawyer Bar Association in Faku, and they voted and he was not there, they voted, he can't cancel it. Why is he coming out to force us to preach for us? The same power that he have that is going around preaching, he would have told that people the same thing. He would have discussed it with them also and tell them that, okay, we have a governing council as an Anglophone. Okay, let this governing council tell us what to do. Listen to the governing council. We are not children, so people should not come here and be preaching us rubbish overnight. Some of you have been to school but without no common sense. You have to be reasonable enough before you say something. Just allow everybody to come out with the anger. If we even have to meet him in any referendum, if we have a way to whip him with Koboko, let us whip him. Nonsense. People have lost their life. People's children have been buried all over. We still find some in mass graves, and then somebody will come here and be telling us that we should dialogue with that kind of people, and you say it's democracy. What type of democracy is that? Because you haven't lost your own brother. If they would have seized your passport there not to come back, you would have been saying this thing. Nonsense.
So, right here. People don't talk that thing, don't talk their mind about Balla. Look at just point out and say this all. Balla or no Balla, where they going? Yeah? This training we don't leave station long time ago. It did go before. So now whether Balla like to come or anyone come down is a problem. The leadership now, governing council, under the leadership of our able leader, Siseko Ayo Tabe. Yeah, now you be leader, and then they give you the tone, and they show you for go before. The way and then together, we call any other group, any other people where they sit out. make them rally behind them. So that we will go before. Forget Balla.
You see, everywhere you go, you get wars. Wars up north, war down south, war to the west, war to the east. Why not stop these killings now, yeah? Stop it! Here we go. So when you look to the north or to the south, you look to the east, yeah, yeah, to the west. God's children suffering, God's children dying, God's children suffering, God's children dying, God's children suffering, God's children dying, Mama, God's children dying. It comes back to the same thing, yeah. Oh, same sad story everywhere you go.